You're live. Welcome to Wubby Gaming, everyone. It's Saturday, 10 o'clock p.m., 26th of December here. It's Boxing Day over here in Australia. Marty, stop spamming. So guys, we don't normally stream at this time. This is pretty late for me and I am a little bit tired, but hopefully we can get as far as we can in Infinite Gauntlet today. So, a couple of things. So today's focus is really going to be practicing our baiting skills, because that's probably my biggest weakness and it's something I really need to get much better at. So in light of that, two big shout outs. The first big shout out is to Lost Jumper. So if you guys haven't seen, Lost Jumper released a bait video earlier today. So he basically goes through how he does his baiting, and I actually found that video quite useful. I've watched a couple of videos from Lost Jumper from time to time, and this is by far my most favorite video from Lost Jumper. So thank you for creating that. And the second person I want to thank is Demo. So over on the wiki, on the fandom wiki, there is a damage calculator, and Demo helped us do some testing, and it looks like that damage calculator is now working. So because that damage calculator is now working, it should be a lot easier for us to predict how much health we need on our monsters. So that's the second thing I was really struggling at, just guessing how much health I needed on my monster. And sometimes, especially for traps, they wouldn't get to the 50%, and if they don't get below 50%, then the bait just doesn't work. Also, thank you to Maggie for these cryo crawler cells. That's always super helpful. Guys, let me know how you're going. If you have done your gauntlet today, let me know how you went. Hello to ML Ronan, Lord Pump Cedius, Fat Rat, Kevin Rogers, and Jar Jar Binks. Marty, don't spam, please. AZ, how are you? AZ got altered today a bit too early by Aatrox. Kevin, we want to meet your wife one day because of her that this channel came to existence. I'll let her know that. That's really kind. She doesn't like the sort of public kind of thing, so we'll find out. We'll see how we go. Lord Pump City says today's the bad day. Why is today the bad day? I'm going to actually go in and do a dungeon first, because I want to test if the X skill works when I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do one that has a few. I'm going to do these ones. ML Renan asks how many cryocels you have. I have no idea. Let me check in a bit. So one of the key things that's really important when you're baiting is you have to be able to press this X skill really quickly. And I don't know if I can press it really quickly when I'm on BlueStack. So that's a common problem I've had. So I just want to test that out real quick to see if we can in fact press it quickly enough. So we're going to go to 1 speed, which is what we would do. Okay, so I can't press an auto. I know that now. And Lindworm is not good in dungeons. I don't know why I brought Lindworm. That was dumb. So we're going to order this and try again. Most important thing for me is to work out how I can do this without losing gems and without losing bait monsters. I think in the first 3 days, I got up to 56. And yesterday, I only got up to, I think, 53 from memory. And I contribute a lot of that to not being able to bait properly. So we're going to learn together here. I'm going to remove Lindworm. And we'll put in Vampire. So I'm going to go to 1 speed. Okay, I actually need them to go faster than me. Okay, we're just going to go test this in Gauntlet directly, because these monsters are a bit slow. Actually, maybe we can do this. We'll go over... No, that's not going to work. I need some really slow monsters. So I'm just going to go find the slowest monsters I have. Abdullah, how are you? My cryocrawler is still hatching, I think. It's either hatching or it's still breeding. Not breeding. In the cooker. Oh, that was kind of dumb. I actually crafted a cryo crawler and I just realized I didn't need to because I have him hatching on the hatchery. Hey Tanya, how are you? Abdullah, how are you going? So I'm just looking for monsters that will be outsped here. Okay, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do this on BlueStacks because this screen is exactly what I thought I couldn't see. So that's all I wanted to know there. All right, so we're going to go into Infinite Gauntlet. Oh, let me answer Ronan's question first. How many Crycrawler cells do we have? So right now we have 1 on the hatchery. So that's 100. I think I crafted one. Yeah, that was silly. So I'm crafting one here. So that's 200. And I don't think we've brought too many frats so far. I think a lot of people are busy with Christmas and stuff. Is he water? I think he's water, right? And I've got another 900 here. So that's 1100 Crycrawler cells. I don't know where the 7 came from. That's a bit weird. Maybe someone bought like a smaller gem pack and I got 7 for some reason. Lord Pump CD says, I crafted Robolf. Is he good in Team Wars? I don't know yet. Robot Elf seems a little bit situational and it seems a little bit luck-based. So I think if you're desperate for a win and that's your only chance, he might actually be quite good. But he is a little bit more situational than I would like. So the damage calculator is 1 on Monster Legends fandom. So this is the damage calculator. Once we need to start baiting, I'm going to run this through and hopefully we can sort of get a good estimate of how much health and how much health runes we need on each monster because otherwise it's kind of hard to guess. Ready? How are you? Ready? Ask how's your day been? Kevin mentioned you get some cells from breeding. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I've been kind of unlucky in my breeding recently, so I think that's why I thought I wouldn't get any from breeding. My day's been pretty good. It's been a little bit tiring. I've been doing a little bit of travel and back and forth and stuff like that. So hopefully our brain power can hold out here. So we're just going to test this out with the damage calculator here. So the damage calculator is going to test out Firestar. So Firestar is level what? Level 190. He's nature. Okay. So he's level 190. And monster power here is 2222200. So we need to go find Firestar and guess how much move power he's going to use. So typically they don't use the basic attacks and most of the time they don't run the tier 1 attacks. So we're going to guess that he's got these 4 tier 2 and tier 3 skills and this is a self skill and this is a self skill. So he's got a 40 and a 45. So the chances are he's going to run either Bad Rest or Bad Kid, Bad Gift. Bad Rest, moderate damage to 1 enemy removes per requires cooldown. And Bad Gift does special damage to 1 enemy, negative effects. So I'm going to guess that he's going to run Bad Kid, Bad Gift, which is 45. So we're going to put 45 in the damage calc. $45. Opponent level, did we need to put anything opponent level? Demo says yes. So we'll put 150. There's no relics on that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think that's it. And the only thing is elemental damage and elemental. So he is a fire. And fire is strong against nature. We don't have any nature. Because it's going to be against Shelly, which is dark. So we'll close that. So the estimation here is that the final damage is going to be 140,000. So let's see if this plays out onto Shelly here. We're expecting 140,000. Let's change my team. I'm going to write that down, 140,000, because I'm probably going to forget. 140k damage from Fire Star. So let's go get my relics set up. I think I've got some weird relics on right now because I set up for Team War. And we are going to run our faster one, which is Tabora and Varapapu. And a lot of time, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about baiting today because that's my biggest weakness. And one cool thing, when you're trying to help others with something, you can learn a lot by trying to teach someone else how to do stuff. Okay, so I think they're good to go. 24, 24. I am going to put my Rune Guardian on. So if you're free to play, you don't have to, but I prefer to. And I'm pretty low on runes. I'm down to 130. So if you have too many brain farts, we're doomed. Team TFG, how are you? Says the speed calculator does work. Kevin says you look Asian and yeah, accented I am Asian. All right, so let's see if it actually does do this 140,000-ish. And if it does do the bad kid skill. All right, let's see. So let's clean all of that. Christmas decorations. Okay. So it used a self skill, not a self skill, but a non-attack skill. So let's just kill everyone. So what's interesting there is because I did the trait disable, it seems like Firestar wanted to help Varapapu. So that could be useful for something in the future. I don't know what, but it seems useful. Let's curse here. And let's freeze everyone. So note that he's stun immune, I think. Immune to stun. So we just have to be careful of him. So here I'm going to do some damage on Varapapu. Let's get some health back on Shelly. And I think we'll just finish that off. Ronan says, are you doing a task for gems? The last 2 tasks that I did for gems, they didn't work out. So I'm really low on gems at the moment. So hopefully during the next happy hour, I can get some more gems. All right, 42. We are going to look at the damage calculator again. So 29.6 Kadama, 13.9 Teeny, and 13.7 Nor. Hey guys, let me know how your Christmas has been. For a lot of you, I think Christmas has just happened. And I think a lot of us at this time of the hour will be either in the UK or in Asia. Most of the Americans should be sleeping around now. So Kadama will get a turn and no one else will. So Kadama is 22-100 and he's nature, so he doesn't have any elemental advantage. 22-100. And let's go see Kadama's skills. I'm going to go to another server who has this stuff organized pretty well. And let's go here. And let's go find Kadama. So Kadama, I'm going to again guess that it's tier 2 and 3 skills. And there's a 30 and a 25 AoE. So because it's going to be an AoE onto Shelly, I think what I do is I times that by 3. So it's going to most likely be Noxious Demons, which is 90, or Soul Eater, which is 75. So I'm going to go here for Noxious Demons and put in 90. So this should be 279,000. Ronan says Kadama will do Noxious or CDA. Let's find out. And my Shelly will not survive a 290k attack. So it was 93,000. So that was about, I think that's right. Is that right? 93,000. So we change this to 30. There we go. So 93,000 was correct. So I'm happy with this damage calculator now. So this is going to come in really useful once we are doing more bait nodes. So I'm going to park this damage calculator for now until we hit a bait node. Hey Grunkle, how are you? So main thing is we learn how to use the damage calculator. I'm really excited when we learn new stuff. I find that kind of cool. And we can force speed this now. So Varapop is going to get another turn here, so I'm going to do some extra damage. Curse for some dots. And freeze everyone. Ember Dust for some dots. Don't know if I needed that. And Kadama will die here, but I'm going to stun just in case. And let's get some health back. I don't know if I have Zyrons on Tabora. Let me check real quick. I do. The Tabora is fine. Let's see what's happening. Lord Pump Theater says, I can't buy a Shelly for 1400 gems because I don't have enough. You do still have a little bit of time to try to get those gems. Elmo, Wubby, do you think it's worth it to buy Shelly for like 1,400 gems? I think so. If I didn't have Shelly, because Shelly makes such a huge difference, and because the next era I think is going to be a while away, I think Shelly is a very, very good investment. LJ did buy himself a Shelly. I was watching his bait video and he did buy himself a Shelly. But he has like, I think 9,000 niche gems. So Darshan is saying LJ is currently ranking Shelly to R1. Completely correct. So this node, 27 for Aatrox, 11 Erda, and 14-9 Lugai, Zava Pit. So easy node, that's fine. So once LJ gets his Shelly to rank 3, you will see him using Shelly a lot. And it opens up your options for Gauntlet so much. It also makes Gauntlet quite a bit faster. I will attack here because Barrow Puppy gets another turn. Curse. Freeze. And let's Ember Dust here. Zav Pit's got a way to go. And we'll stun Aatrox in case he ults. I don't have Megatron on, so I am going to put it on. Let's get some stamina back. I am going to favorite trick. So Zavapit, is he blocked or something? He's not. I'm going to take a risk here and recharge because my stamina is running low. Let's get some health back. And they'll both die, so I'm just going to recharge up. ML Ronan says, if you have a lot of gems, Hardy is pretty good. I'm maybe on the fence about Hardy. Like, Hardy is a useful monster, but he's not going to be a game-changing monster on your account right now. Hey Cloud, how are you? I think this is maybe the first time I've seen you on stream, Cloud. I've just made you a mod as well. Oh, Baraf is here. Baraf also gets to be a mod. They're both in Placid Fury and they're mods in Placid Fury. This is the first time I think I've seen Baraf on stream as well. How are you? It's kind of nice to do a stream at this time. We get a little bit of a different audience. So I think this was 44, 29k Hendritch, 13k Zorky, and 13k what? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I have good news. Where is the Wubby Gaming channel? Or is it the Wubby YouTube channel? So I logged into YouTube maybe a couple of hours ago now. And this is from the YouTube site that says, hey, how many subscribers and watch hours you have. So not that one, this one. So on the 24th of December, we actually hit the criteria, which was 4,000 subscribers. Not 4,000 subscribers, that would be really nice. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel a lot. So we, on the 24th, had 1,050 subs and 4,023 watch hours. And because we have all of those things, what that meant is all of these cool guys here who have been super duper helpful in helping our channel grow or get Legends passes. So all of these guys, so Morgs, Penta, Zerodesk, Bilal, and George, they didn't win the exclusive Legends pass because our boy Ronan here won. So all of these guys get a $20 golden Legends pass during the next event. So that's going to be a guy named Dadu, and Dadu is a little bit similar to Deborah. He has an Era of Effect trait disable, and he also has an extra turn positive effect remove. So he's going to be really good for Gauntlet. So if you are saving up Stardust, he's definitely a good one to save up for. Hey George, how are you? George says it's 5 p.m. for him. Oh, I'm streaming at 2 a.m. for Cloud. Wow, thank you for joining us. I didn't realize I was so late. So Henrik is going to kill Shelly, and that's all good. I'm still pretty hyped that the damage calculator actually works, and I know how to use it. I thought it might take a while to learn how to use. Burrow Pup is going to get a turn, so we'll do some more damage here. Curse. Freeze. Some more dots. And here I'm going to do damage onto Dr. Watt. I'll get some health back. And here we need to kill Henrik. Otherwise he's going to attack Shelly. Hey Marty, how are you? I said hello already. I did not ignore you. 45? So we've got a 32.5 Officious, 15k Morgs, and 15k Rimmel. So easy note, let's head straight in. Oh, Shelly survived. Favorite trick to remove all of that stuff. And stamina drain and stun. So here, what do we want to do? We will attack because Vara Puppy gets some turns here. Curse. and freeze. Some more dots. And we will stun Officious. Let's get some health back. And they have enough curse to put themselves. Nice. Ronan said, I died on this node because I sucked. And Cloud says, this reminds me I should probably do my gauntlet today. Cloud, you probably should. Ronan, how did you die in 45? That was... My guess is you didn't bring a Tabora, or your Tabora went second, and Arumel had evasion and stuffed you up. Oh, Ronan just says he's too slow, and that guy gets 2 turns. So if you're too slow, you just need to bait that node. Next node, I think this is 45. Erebat 31, Zorki 14, and Spawny 29.9. Okay, so this is our first node that we do need to bait. So we're going to take a look at Erebat's skills and put his stuff into the damage calculator. So 3651 and his Earth. $36.51, and what level is he? Erebat is level 210. And let's go check out his skills and what he can use to guess his power. Erebat. Hey, Erebat's not here. Okay, we'll go back to the Placid server. It's not here. Let's get a skill to kill then. So Erebat, we're going to ignore basic and tier 1 and assume it's going to be one of these skills. Heavy earth damage to one enemy. Possible. Heavy to one enemy and special to all. So I think they will probably do the special to all, which will be 3 times 30. Forget your tricks. I expect that to be the one that's going to happen. So that's 30. So if that happens, it's going to be 71,000. Is Earth strong against Dark? Dark is strong against Earth, and Earth is strong against Thunder. So that to me doesn't make sense. So guys, in chat, help me understand the logic behind Dark being strong against Earth. Like, what's the flow here? Like, I can understand Thunder being strong against water because you think of like, you know, if you're soaking wet and lightning strikes you, that's going to be even more painful than if you weren't soaking wet. But why is Dark strong against Earth? Someone help give me an analogy in my head. I put the power wrong? Hey Killer, how are you? Ronan says Erebat will do the AoE CDA. I think so too. Did I put the power wrong? Let's check. So I think he'll do the area CDA as well, or he might also run Ancient Ruins. I think both of those are pretty likely. So it says 30 damage. I think 30 damage is real. So I think he's going to do 3 sets of 71 to Shelly. Ready says SP's logic, what do you know? I just need someone to come up with something creative so that it's going to stick in my head that Dark is strong against Earth. I don't know. I've got nothing right now. So 71 times 3. He also might do the 35 one, which is 83 times 3. So we're looking for 71 or 83. Aerobat 3 times 71k to 83k. So let's head in here. Oh, so this is where we need to talk about baiting. So the earth one is the one that's going to go first. So we are going to look for an earth monster to bait with. And we do need to go in with 3 monsters, because that's what happens when you have a full team. So when you are baiting, the very first one, you just go in with a team of 3. I call that a triple bait. So we're going to go with a triple bait team. And here it doesn't really matter what you go in with unless you think they might actually survive. So in this case, I think that starfish might actually survive. So I'm going to put Thetis armor on. And I'm going to put Iltron's armor on. Actually, I will put Iltron's first. And I'm going to put life on these guys. And I did just actually get some more life. What did I do? I unmutated a few life runes. So I've got a few more life to play with now. So we have 320 health. And in our damage calculator, we think there's going to be 83,000 health, 83,000 damage. So if it's 83, 71 to 83, our guy will definitely survive. So we have Thetis armor and Iltron's mask. And hopefully at 110, this will actually drain everything from Aerobat. So let's see if this works. So I'm going to put this guy in the middle. Because when you put him in the middle, he's a lot easier to see. Where did he go? He disappeared. There he is, spawning. And I have level 3 runes on Superfox. So the reason why you put him in the middle is because then you're going to be able to see what happens here. So what I have to do is, there's a 3-step process. I have to click fight. That's step 1. Step 2 is over here in the corner. I need to click on 1 speed. That's step 2. And step 3 is I need to go over here and press the X button and wait until over here in the middle, I can see that the trap that these relics have triggered. And once both relics have triggered, then I hit the X button. So hopefully this works. Fight, 1 speed, X button. Aerobat attacked, we survived. Iltron's triggered. Iltron's triggered. Thetis triggered. Yes. Okay, we died anyway, so it doesn't matter. So hopefully that is our first successful masturbating session. There we go. So Aerobat is fully drained and we only used 3 monsters, which was the best outcome that is available. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe. It really helps us grow our channel and then we can help more people because our channel has more stuff. Do you guys know what skill he used and if our damage calculator worked? TJ, how are you? TJ says if there's no light, nothing can grow. So that would make sense, TJ, if dark was strong against nature. If there was no light, because it's super dark, then nothing from nature would grow. So that makes sense for nature, but Earth, I'm still not convinced. Miguel McKay says it's Lupinoda good. Lupinoda is pretty good, yes. The main reason why Lupinoda is good is 2 reasons. 1 is he has a turn transfer, and 2 is he is actually the fastest turn transferer because he is faster than Lindworm. Reddy says don't use pulses as bait, save him as he has a trap. I don't think I use pulses, right? I switched them out. The Raj Chawara says Earth Monster could be considered as a golem, and most of movies show golem as susceptible to dark magic. Maybe that's why Earth is weak to dark. I can possibly run with that. I didn't know that golems were weak to dark magic, but there's one side of me that says dark magic is more of a weakness to magic. So I think we're getting closer. Royal Gaming, will you do a friendly battle? Sure, I'm happy to do a friendly battle if we get past 55 at the end. Diraj got crypto second try. Well done. He'll be your first Megataunt. That's amazing. Do you know how much dust is needed? So Cloud answers that. 200 for rank 1. Rane, the Lost Jumper tricks are nice. Lost Jumper is pretty good. He has some really good tricks up his sleeve, and he does explain them in sort of like a very thorough manner. So I do appreciate that. Mighty says, sell your Shelly? No. Team TFG, does the damage calculator work? I think it does. Ronan says, Spawny took like 200k damage, so it wasn't really close. Huh. That's a good point. So Spawny took a lot of damage, so I don't really understand why there was such a big difference there. When Demo did his testing, he said the first one he tried, there was a massive difference, but then after that, it was working. So I think maybe there could be some bugs in there still, because it was Earth versus Earth, so we should have taken less damage. So something didn't work there. But I'm just happy we got a full bait off. So now that we have a full bait off, Aerobat will recharge, and this guy Spawny will attack Shelly. So what was it that Earth is strong against Dark, or was it Dark is strong against Earth? See, this is what happens when I'm confused. So Dark is strong against Earth. So my Shelly will take less damage. My Shelly will take 50% damage instead of 100%. You know what happened? 200k damage is 3 times 70. So it's almost like there's a bug in Gauntlet where Earth versus Earth results in triple damage. Royal Gaming says big brain live stream. Grunkle says I'm currently 10 million into slots task. Need to get to level 40 and already level 10 with lots of money. Good luck, Grunkle. I'm rooting for you. Shelly, Tabora, and we're gonna go in Varapapu. Hey guys, let me know your thoughts on something. So the YouTube partner program, I don't think that's gonna come through for at least another 30 days because it takes them a little while. And even when it does come through, YouTube has this thing where you can subscribe. It's like an ongoing monthly membership status. But the thing with YouTube is their monthly membership, they actually take a 30% cut. So what I was considering is doing what a lot of other YouTubers do. And what they do is they create a Patreon account, and Patreon takes only a 5% cut compared to a 30% cut. So for example, let's say you were super generous and you were donating $100 a month, which would absolutely be amazing. YouTube takes $30, so only $70 goes to the content creator, which in this case would be me. But on Patreon, it would be a $5 cut. So $95 versus $70 is kind of like a big difference. It adds up to a lot over time. So I was thinking of setting up a Patreon account. So let me know your thoughts of, do you think that's going to work? And if I were to set up a Patreon account, let me know what kind of perks that you would like. So if you were to donate, say $1 a month or $5 a month or $10 a month, whatever it might be, let me know what kind of perks you think you would like as a Patreon supporter. Because I'm trying to work out what we do about making this more sustainable. So 13k Shelly, 26 Tabora, 25 7. So Spawny will attack here. And I think we're set. So let's fight. And speed up to 4 times. Alright, favorite trick. That's especially important on Zorhi because he is curse immune and most of our damage comes through curse. So I am going to do some more damage here. Curse. Freeze. Ember Dust. And here we will stun Erebat so he doesn't get a turn. Here I'm actually going to heal up because Varapapu can stun over here. Immune to control. I'm not going to heal up. I'm going to put Megataunt on just in case something bad happens. The damage reflect killed him. I was trying to work out for a moment, how did Spawny die? 47. So 28-8 Erebat, 29 Dreamer, and 11k Nor. So here the Dreamer is Magic. And 23-4 to 15. 23-4 to 15. 23-4 to 15. 23-4-0-0 to 15. And let's go see what skills Dreamer has. So let's look at tier 2 and 3. Double damage to an ally, maybe. Positive effects to all allies, maybe. Negative effects to all allies, maybe. Positive effects to one ally. So she does all helping skills. I think that's actually my cheat sheet, and I forgot. I think Dreamer only does helping skills. I think she has no damage skills. So point number 4 here, the Dreamer does not attack. So I do need to update this sheet as well. I think there's a whole bunch of new information out there. Okay, so why did we bait there then? So this is a good lesson learned. Go and check the cheat sheet before you do anything, because in this case, I didn't bait yet. So in this case, we don't need to bait because the Dreamer will just help her allies, and then Erebat will attack, and Erebat will kill Shelly, and Shelly will revive, and then we'll use our combo. So we don't need to bait here. We don't need to waste anything. Hopefully this is right. Yeah, whatever Dreamer does, I can trait disable and per. So I'm not too worried. Let's fight. So Erebat just then did 14k, which is double 70k. So like 140 is double 70k. So that made sense. Favorite trick. Stun. Oh, I just noted the stun is blocked. So I wasn't supposed to stun that. I needed to freeze. So that's a 10 gem lesson there. Not too happy about that. Stun here because Erebat's getting a turn. Wow. So Erebat will die here. Nor won't have any stamina, and Dreamer will die as well. So we're just going to recharge here. So that was a little bit scary, not going to lie. We will definitely revive Shelly. Shelly is really important. Uriel Gaming says big brain live stream. Uriel Gaming says it takes 50% when the element is the same. Yeah, so it should be half damage. Cloud says you take less damage from the same element. Yes. The Hee Hee Boy, I don't think I've seen you on stream before. Welcome. Can do a PvP vid tomorrow. I think I will do a PvP tomorrow or the day after. Ronan bought gems for Shelly. It's probably worth it. Elmo, normally you YouTubers with a Patreon account, they give a shout out. I'm the description or at the end of the video. Yeah, Elmo, I think that's a good point. So in sort of like the end, it's sort of giving credit to the Patreon helpers. Ronan says curse glitch in spawny. That's why he didn't die. Oh. I feel better now. Thanks, Ronan. Healer Dreamer when attacked, he will do self skill. Good call. Ronan says might need to let Varro die because he's low share amulet. Oh, that's a good point. I'm just going to take off my jumper because it's kind of hot here. Miguel Rebakai, I'm new to this channel and have a question. Is Varro Papa your favorite monster or something? I haven't seen anyone use him other than you. I really like Varro Papa in Gauntlet. He's very safe. And myself and Pyro both use Varro Papa a lot. A lot of people don't use him because they were ranking up other monsters, but for us, he was really important because he really decreased the chances of ults happening to us. Varro Papa has lost HP and can't drain due to less life. Interesting. How much life does Varro Papa need for his Sherazards to trigger? I've never had this problem before. It's the first time. If Vera's life is above 50%. So the one way we can get Varro Papa to get his life up is Shelly healing. Oh, it's not Shelly. Bomb Beta can do a team heal. I think we might sub Varro Papa out for Kadama. Chimney 29k, Kralik 24k, Teddy VR 28k. Alright, so we need to stamina drain. Actually, we don't need to bait this at all. We're going to bring Lindworm in. So we're going to go Lindworm, Ferris, and Steamrolf. Signature Death. So Signature Death is named after Zero Death. The death helps. I don't think Zero Death is on at the moment. And we're looking for Ferris. Check out these random runes I've got. So these need to turn into team speed. Let's grab those. I will need those sooner or later. So I'm looking for team speed here. I'll borrow some from Daedalus. So first, you always run triple team speed because he's really did this for his area trait. And his relics don't matter. Lindworm needs to be triple speed here because I need her to be super fast. Actually, she might get away with just 2. And then because, actually, that's not going to work. I do need her to be super fast. And I might be able to get 1, possibly 2 strength runes onto Steamrolf. Let's see if Lindworm is fast enough here to outspeed everyone. 27.6, 29. Oh, we're close. So we need more team speed here. Let's take a look now. 29.0. Nope. So we just have to go all team speed. $30,366. So we do outspeed both of these guys. I need to make sure I have sequence spinner on. I do. And I'll put a sword here to do more damage. And the mask doesn't matter. There's no damaging mask, right? I'm pretty sure there's no damaging mask. So I need over 50%. Killer, they were under 30k. You could use Lin Tab Kadama for your next. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. I like Steamrolf because it's basically a guaranteed win. Cloud, I must admit, hearing your thought process behind all of this is really fascinating. I should watch your streams more often. Come join us, Cloud. Everyone in chat is telling me 50%. Thank you. Clearly, you guys know this name better than me. D says Chuckle Heals. My Chuckle is really low level. Abby says he's a big fan. Thank you. Miguel, who is your favorite monster? Mine is Solar Flare. Also, I like how you pronounce his name. Solar Flare. Is that it? How do you pronounce it? That seems kind of normal to me. My favorite monster is probably Lindworm. I really think that Lindworm brought a lot of the legendaries back into play when he first came out. And he was, when I first saw Lindworm, I'm like, wow, he does a lot of stuff and it's cool. I also like Baby with that. I think Baby is a really cool skill, and there's not many monsters that do Baby. Miguel, I got 5 experience today, but now I feel poor all your X Gold Runes. 5 experience is really good, Miguel. Ah, Emil Renner says Boltosaur's mask increases power. Let me see if I have that. I don't know if I have that one. Is that a gold or is that a... The name doesn't sound familiar to me. But it looks like I don't have it. Let's see what it is. Or... Oh, it's a diamond. When a turn starts, the strength is increased by 720 points for 1 turn. Okay, so it doesn't help that much. But you do get 2 turns of plus damage. Oops. Nairo says Solar Flare is an attack of Bombardier. Really? I did not know that. Lord Pump City says Bombardier is a good tank monster with cleanse, negative, and life regen. I do like the skill set of Bombardier. I think he has a really clean skill set. TJ lets me know that it's a diamond mask, same as Ronan. Oh, George says there's some new outfits for Lindworm and Armorclaw. I did not know that. Okay on Ophis. I love learning how to master bait. Good job. So I like how Chimney poops out red coal. I think that's pretty funny. Maybe I'm just immature. I'm not sure. Alright, let's fight. Sequence Bender over to Steamrolf. And I never change my Steamrolf skills. On the first couple of attacks, you do a little bit more damage with your relics. So I don't do damage boost first off. And I put on now. And then just cycle through all of them. So the main thing you have to be careful of when you're running this combo is any monster that has damage reflect skills, like, what's his name? The green turtle guy. Is it Targus? The green turtle guy with the big shell. He does damage reflect. He's like a spiky ninja turtle. We have a guy in Pacific Fury named Ninja Turtle. He's pretty cool. I think he found us by watching Wubby Gaming videos, so that's always nice. Hey guys, if you guys entered the giveaway, can you let me know what your thoughts were? So I'm thinking of doing more giveaways in the future. So I just wanted to get some feedback on what you thought of the giveaway. You know, did it work well? Did it not work well? Are there things you liked? Are there things you disliked? Like just your general thoughts on the giveaway. Let me know in chat what you thought of the Wubby Gaming Christmas giveaway. Meanwhile, I will keep whacking away with my free team speed Steamrolf, and we haven't even gotten to the climax here with Teddy. It's gonna take forever on Teddy. This is a good time to like recharge and stretch when you're doing these nodes. And I have tried this on auto. On auto, it doesn't work because he always uses the 4th skill. Steamrolf is not very smart. Hopefully they can actually change his AI. That'll be nice. So what's happening here is the super tuned. There's one super tuned on Steamrolf and one super tuned on Ferris. And that's why you see 50 and 50, it's double. And because of that, we have unlimited stamina, which is pretty cool. So if you are thinking of monsters to level up, what you do need for this combo to work is a 110 Ferris, a Steamrolf. The Steamrolf level isn't too important. Mine's 150. Lost Jumper has a 150 and mine's 140. But for this combo to work, ideally you want a really fast turn transferer. So I use Lindworm. So that means for any node that's slower than 3366, because I have all X runes on him, I can always use this combo. And for Lupo, I don't know what his speed goes up to, but Lupo might be getting close to 31,000. So it's a very reliable combo. It's just a little bit time consuming. And the very first time I did a video on this, I was literally falling asleep. Targon, that's right. Nairo says we want more giveaways, and I want to enter. So guys, if you do want more giveaways, what do you prefer? Do you prefer like less frequent big giveaways? So this is one that I would classify as a less frequent big giveaway because this was 7 Legends passes all up, 1 exclusive, 6 Golden Legends passes. Or would you prefer that happen like, you know, every 3 months, 3 to 6 months? Or would you prefer something more regular but lower value? So for example, maybe like a monthly Legends Pass giveaway. What do you guys prefer? I guess the other good thing about the Steamrolf combo is you do get a little bit of time to interact with people like chat. So maybe it's a bit of a blessing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have so much brain power to talk about Patreon and the giveaway and stuff like that. But this takes like very, very little bit brain power. All right, bye-bye, Teddy. $49, 30k pulses, 29 Renata, and 12k Rara. So we do need to bait the pulses here. Let's go see what damage calculator says. Oh wait, 37. So our Lindworm does not outspeed that. So Lindworm is not going to work. All right, so we will run him through damage calc. 26208 and level 230. 26208, 26208, 26208. 26208. And he was level 230, I think. 230, and his name's Pulses. Let's go look up Pulses. I have a feeling we looked up pulses before. So he might block all damage except for light. That's not going to hurt us. Moderate special to one enemy. Life shield, so it could be a self skill, or low special damage to all enemies. So the biggest threat is the low special damage to all enemies, because that's basically 3 times 20 skills onto Shelly. So let's see how much damage that does. Pulses. Actually, we're going to bait. So the biggest threat is dark and damp, which is 40. So this is a 81,000, let's say 82,000. Pulses, 82k. Ronan says he'll AoE freeze probably. ML Ronan says might be biased, but the fact that he won, but I love it. Georgie says, social point after knowing about Steamrolf and Terrace combat, they will put Hardy more notes for sure. As long as we can trait disable Hardy, it's not a problem. Nairo says less frequent, 3 to 6 months. Miguel, I was drinking iced coffee and was sad it was still a bit weird, but I realized all the sugar went to the bottom. Yash Yadav, did you announce the giveaway winners? Yes, I did. It's all over Discord. Jared says maybe the SX rune is a good giveaway item too. I think that's a really good point. The SX rune is a really good deal. Yash Yadav says you can use Lupa as a fast and limit. Completely true. Nero, because of armor gaming, us free players are going to suffer. He's going to ask SP to change to the life rune trick. Why? The life rune trick is really quite useful. Kuna, why do you have level 190 damage calculator? Oh. Good call, good call. So this needs to be 230. So they are level 230 and I'm not necessarily going to be 150. So if I put in a 150 monster, it would be a 47k hit. But let's go see what earth we have. So we want to set in an earth as bait. Hopefully we have like a low level earth here. Do we need to bait more than one, or is one okay? We only need to bait one, so if I bait 2 here, I should be able to heal up Varapapu. So let's try that. I don't know if this will work, but I want to try it. So we are a 110 monster. So as a 110 monster, the damage should be about 61,000. How much health do we have? Huh. Is that right? This doesn't feel right. So what that is saying is I need to be around 110,000 max because it's only going to do 61k damage. Ah, the monster power here is wrong. No wonder. So the monster power is 26208. And pulses. So pulses, we expect him to do the free skill, which is 40. And as a 110 monster, he's going to do 335,000. So we want to be under double that, which is 335, 670. So under 670,000 health. So let's see if we can get 670,000 health. Like this is a really good test of the damage calculator. This is the kind of stuff that I want to use it for. I just need to go find those life runes. Here we go, spawning. And we'll just take them all off while we're here. Okay, so 350. That's too high because it's Earth against Earth. $269. 335. So basically the easiest way to think about this is we want to make sure our health is above 335. No, below 335. Okay. I'll need to work a better way to explain this, but in my head, this works out very well. Oh, so Jared says, isn't there an element disadvantage you need to select? Yes. Cool. So it's supposed to do 335, but instead it's going to do 167. So it's going to take 167 of our HP, and 167, our HP is 269, and 167 is going to take more than half. So if the damage calculator works here, what we should be seeing is 167,518. Earth versus Earth, 167k. And we need to put some relics on. So if this works, it's 167k, and I'll drain everyone. I don't need the Eeltrons, but what the Eeltrons does is it gives me more time to exit. Okay, guys, I think this will work. If the big brain power, which I must admit is running a little bit low, then this will do the trick. So let's fight, and then 1 times. Oh, I didn't press the X fast enough, and I completely died. Oh, he hit the wrong person. Okay, so that was very bad all round. So the main thing is Pulses did a single attack instead of an AoE. So if I wanted that to work, I probably needed a taunt monster in there. So that's good to know. So I can probably force. I don't think it forces a AoE even if you have a taunt. Maybe what I should have done is I should have rolled 3 throwaways, and this turn is the one where I brought Pulses in. I think that's what I should have done. So what is Earth? So Earth is strong against Thunder, and Dark beats Earth. So Dark is strong against Earth. Dark is strong against Earth. So we're looking for another Dark or an Earth monster here. A Rosmic. That'll do. So because there's only one monster, he has to hit all Rosmic. So we're going to try again. So now we need all of those lives back. Oh, so I only needed 2. So my clicking wasn't fast enough. I need to click faster. And we should put him in the middle because it's easier to see. But I can't change that now, it's too late. So 280. All right, so I think this is work. All right, fight. I pressed the X button. I just died. Like, I didn't see the stamina being drained at all. That's really weird. I don't understand what happened here. I'm super confused about that. Like, it looks like Pulses attacked and didn't get stamina drained. Okay, I found the problem. So the problem here is I put the Fetus armor on, and the Fetus armor gave... No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't understand what happened here. I'm very confused here. It's a waste of a bait, but I don't understand what happened. Because there's no extra armor, so I should have been under 50% health after Pulses attacked me. Very confused. So let's go look for another Earth, a low-level Earth, or a Dark. So that's not going to help stamina drain. That's not going to help. Okay, so none of these are very good. So I'm just going to start using my triple Uriel holders. And just send them in one at a time. So this was a bit of a fail one, and I'm still confused why. If you guys know what happened there, let me know. So here we're just going to manually drain them with Uriels. Actually, this isn't the best use of Uriels. I should just send in any bait here. Actually, no, this is fine. If I do this properly, I should get both of them down low enough. Oh, this monster is named after Chaos. So let's go back to our damage calc. So the first one is going to take 335 off. And then the next one is going to be magic versus magic. I'm just going to put all life here. I don't think I actually need to calculate here. I don't get to use my infusion much these days. Okay, so this should be enough life for Iltron's Master run twice. I can't X again. So I was too slow on the X here. So that did not go well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep sending Uriels because Renato is pretty low here now. Alright, so Renata's fully stamina drained. This guy will go in and attack our bait monster. So I think I should be able to bring Bomb Beta here. And if this doesn't work, we're just going to be sad. So this next node is going to be very much like a Lost Jumper style node. Lost Jumper does stuff like this all the time. So we're running 3 life here on Bomb Beta, and we're going to use the Rune Healing Trick. But the main reason why I'm doing this is so I can regen onto Varapapu. Here we go. Regen to all allies. And I'm going to bring Tabora. And I'm going to bring Varapapu. Need life on Bomb Beta here. So Bomb Beta is 774. That means we can actually run Feedy's armor. We don't need double morgs because he's got plenty of health. So 774 with 1 Morg's armor. So this should be pretty easy here. Nice, we survived and got rid of all of that stamina. So favorite trick. And we're going to stun here. Oh, Bombardier didn't get a turn, bugger. That's curse. Freeze. Ember Dust. So Pulses is going to die by himself. Renata may not die, so we're going to stun Renata because Curse only does 50%. Yay, Warming Light. So I am going to kill off Renata here. That's favorite trick. So Varapapu looks like he's above 50% now. So this worked out quite well. Done. Cool. So now our stamina drain on Varapapu works again. I'm pretty impressed with myself there. Killer drain pulse and then you'll be faster and second monster with 3 speed and 6 tears. Good point. I could have brought in Steamrolf again there. Steamrolf Shelly. Miguel, have you ever gone on global? It starts there, people calling me pay to win. I'm sure all sorts of stuff happens on global. I'm very rarely on global. 37 Hendritch, 37 Vanoss. So I think from past experience, Hendritch actually goes before Vanoss here. So I'm going to see if I can get a bait for Hendritch. And do I need to bait 1 or 2? So if I don't bait Vanoss, Vanoss may kill us when he attacks because the Megaton isn't going to catch him. The other alternative is we run something like a Tobora Shelly and Varapapu, but he has hardened, so I think we need to do a full stamina drain on both these monsters here. So I need a lightning. So I think the only suitable monster is Hendritch here. And here I may actually revive Hendritch, so I have more baits. It's kind of weird reviving your baits, but if you want to go further in the nodes, you kind of have to revive your baits now. So I'm going to test that out. So we're going to go with Hendritch, double trap, and 2 throwaways. Telemetic. And Seaquake. So a 120 may actually survive. So what's Thunder weak against? Earth is strong against Thunder. So Thunder is weak against Earth. Do I have any other good Earth baits? I do have a good Earth bait. And Thundercon could also work. But if Henrik, yeah, I don't need any of that stuff because Henrik will just drain everyone. I don't know what I'm doing there. Go with manipulate and Seaquake and Henrik. I think the two options here are Henrik and Rotten. Rotten is maybe... No, I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit, so it doesn't really matter if I use Henrik or Rotten. And I am going to revive, so it matters even less. So we will have to do the damage calc here. So Henrik is 27,300 and he's level 240. 27,300, 240. 27,300. And let's see Henrik's skills here. Okay, so we're getting these poopy faces here. So we'll go to another server. So Hendritch, let's look at his 2 and 3. I think he'll do an AoE. So there's a low AoE, which is 20. And he can also do a 40. So I think we have to assume he'll do a 40. Interesting. So because I have Manipulate and Seaquake here, I think Henrik will actually do an attack onto one of these guys instead. So I'm going to just put life on these guys. So if he does do that, then they'll get stamina drained as well. So I'm going to take Seaquake out because he's going to be strong against water. And I'll put Aatrox in. And another Iltron here. And then I'll put some life runes on. I have to admit, this takes a fair bit of effort. Where are the other life moon runes? Here we go. So we think he will do 192 against Henrik and 385 against someone normal. So let's make sure our guys are more than 385. None of them are. That's a problem. Okay, so the lesson we learned from the other time is we actually want to send in 3 baits first. And not send in Hendritch straight away. So I'm going to take Hendritch out and send in another random. I'll send in Kaguya. She can't do anything. So I think Manipulate with his Ultron's Mask here will work. George says Hendritch mostly does CD AoE. I'm not sure. Alright, let's fight. Okay, so that worked on Manipulate. And then we should die here. Oh. So if I could X here, I would, but I can't. So this one actually worked out perfectly. Except I didn't exit. Apart from the fact that I didn't exit, that actually worked out quite well. So what that means is I can send in someone else for Manipulate. Who was the other person I had ready to go? I guess Renata will do. It was Aatrox. So apart from the fact that I didn't exit, that went splendid. So let's get these 7s. Put them all onto here. And we'll probably run both Feeties and Wang Zhao's. Okay, so the condition here, after being damaged by a skill, if Where's life is below 75%, definitely. After being damaged by a skill, if Where's stamina is above 70%, 75, removes to 13. So this should remove all of the stamina from Hendritch. Oh, but our problem is not Hendritch, our problem is Vanoss. So I do need to go in with double trap here. Or single trap will do here. Okay, so I need someone with single trap. I think I had a single trap somewhere. A single trap 120 is what I'm looking for. Slug will do. Get this life back. Guys, are you guys this patient when you're doing Gauntlet? Like, honestly, this is a bit of a test for me. Switching all this stuff around. Like, I wish there was an easier way. But I don't have any easier ways right now. So if you guys have any ideas on how we could do this easier or faster, I'm all ears. So that's probably too strong. Alright, so our slug is 369. Oh, but Hendritch does damage to double damage. 485. Let's go to our damage calculator. 485. $240. So we have too much health here. $383. Okay, so 383, I think. So 383 isn't going to work because I think we're expecting them to do 385 damage. Oh, wow. Okay, so slug is not going to work. We'll have to go find someone else. So we're looking for someone with a single trap. Talus. The Talus is a pretty good bait monster. So we think this will do 192k damage. So we can't have more than 3-8. It's gonna do, oh man, so take this off. It's gonna do 385k damage. So we have to have more than that, but less than double that. So we're looking for around 385 times 2, 38. So this should do. Okay, let's fight. Nabuline's trap. Exit. Wow, he got a recharge just in time. Oh my god. So what's going to happen here is I'm trying to think if I can bring in a combo here that can deal with Vanoss, even if it does a daze on us. Let me see what the options are here. I can't run Ferris because Vanoss will probably kill Ferris. Yeah, I didn't press X fast enough. I think Kadama will work here. So Shelly, Kadama, Tabora. I'm going to go with that. So I don't think Vanoss can take this out. The other option I can also go with is triple Uriels. So let me see how much damage Vanoss does. 28275. 28275. And let's go to Vanoss move power. Vanoss will probably do moderate. Let me know what move you guys think Vanoss will do. I think he will do the 30 or the 35 in AoE. So I'm going to put the 35 in. So 30 will do 299. 299 to 350. Thanos 2. So my monsters are 150. So 232. 232 to 271. 232, 271 versus 150s. So my guys will easily deal with that. Oh, do you reckon he might do fire move because we bring Kadama? So we will bring someone else instead. We'll bring Arabat. Three, 3, 6. So Arabat should work out. So what I'm thinking here is even if he does a daze, then the pump seed staff will stamina drain. This node was tough going, and it's not even one of the harder nodes. So I'm putting all mutant lives here. $318. So we think it will do 232 to 271. So 318 is plenty. And I think I can put a team speed here. Three, 5, 0. So 23 and 24. So that doesn't work, or does it? All right, so what's going to happen here is Arabat's going to go first, and she's going to use pump seeds. And probably CDA, and then Tabora is going to go and trait disable. All right. I think that works. That's fine. Oh, Shelly doesn't have Uriels. Oh my god, that would have been a massive mistake. Good pickup. Who was that? Team TFG. Thank you. I'm also going to put a Uriels over on Tabora, just in case it doesn't go according to plan. And I need to check the damage calculator again because my Arabat is 140. So Arabat at 140 will do 291 damage. Oh, sugar. My Arabat's not going to survive here. Wow. Okay. So will Vampire deal with this? Yes, so Vampire can handle this. I'm just gonna bring Vampire in. So the trap may or may not work, but it's not that important because I have Iltrons onto Bora. So I'm gonna put a trap on. And Mr. Beast. Demio says use Tenacity Shield on Thanos. Why not? Oh, thanks for joining us, Demo, by the way. We could use some extra brain power. My one's getting pretty drained. I'm gonna 100% drain Thanos here because I just don't want to take any risk. So all of these monsters will drain Thanos and no one's gonna die. Right. Nice. Why did Shelly die? Like, what killed Shelly there? I'm a little bit confused. Oh, sugar. So I was relying on Vampire having total blind here, and I didn't run the total blind skill, so this might be a expensive node. Ooh. So Vanos can kill us here, so we're gonna have to deal with Vanos first, and hopefully we can take him down fast enough. So here I'm wondering if Hendritch can take us down. I think he can. So I'm gonna put Amber Dust on. So we got lucky there. We got super lucky that Vanos did a self skill. Wow. So the lesson there I learned there was to make sure I check my skills. Damn. Edward, I put a bait video on YouTube yesterday. I'm still working on taking notes of how much damage they do. Hey, Edward, so I think we have the damage calculator working. So Dima did some testing, and I've done a bunch of testing on this stream, and the damage calculator seems to be pretty accurate so far. There was this one node where it was, I think it was like Earth versus Earth, where it was completely wrong, but apart from that one, everything's been working. Iguanosaur 32, Chimney 33, and Unspeakable 13. So we do have to bait Chimney here. So let's go see if we have any fire people. We have Solar Flare. So the thing here that I'm wondering is, will they definitely attack Solar Flare? And the answer is yes, because he has Taunt. Another option here is heist. I do like heist as an option. I just don't know if he's going to survive, so I'll have to run the damage calc. And then we'll send in a random. So let's see 33. So 28,392, 28,392, and 250. 28,392 and level 250. $28,392. And let's go look at Chimney's skills. Okay, it's not coming up on the passive site for some reason. Let's go grab them from here maybe. So looking at his skills, we're going to ignore basic and tier 1. There's a 30, a 40. So I think we're going to assume he's going to do the 40 damage skill, hard wood for burning, moderate fire to one enemy. So let's put 40 in. In A. My heist is 130. So against the heist, he's going to do 393k damage. $389 against a 132 heist. Let's go have a look. I think with life runes, Heist should be able to survive here. Easy. So Heist will survive. So let's put his relic on. Edward, is it the damage calc on Discord? It's the one on fandom. So I'm not sure which Discord you're referring to. I'm sure it's on some Discord. Demo says he will most probably use metal AoE stun. Okay, let me go look at that skill. Low metal to ore. Are we weak to metal? Either way, I think we're okay. So I'm going to go with this. I don't think this guy will survive. But just in case he does, I'm going to put some life on him. Actually, I'm too lazy. Because I'm depending on heist anyway. So 535. If he doesn't survive here, I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, let's fight. 1 times at X. I didn't X fast enough. Hopefully we die straight away here. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Oh snap, Wubby, I have a question. I have a gaming PC that runs all games smoothly, but in ML the game runs at 30 FPS. Do you know why? I think in BlueStacks there's a setting that you can change the FPS. So I would check if you have that setting turned on. All right, so he's drained and it's a 32k Iguanosaur. So we're just going to go back to our Shelly team. Lost Jumper, congrats on getting Shelly. That's going to be a massive upgrade for you. Armor Gaming, hey, how are you? How are you going in the Gauntlet armor? And why are you awake at this time? Oh, this is super early. We're just learning how to bait monsters. It's pretty rough, but it's good that we're all banding together here. Because I think we're working it out a bit quicker now. So we worked out that the damage calculator seems to be quite reliable in most nodes. And I think the nodes where it isn't reliable, I think it's a bug on Social Point's end. It's not the damage calculator. So we're going to go in with Tabora Varapapu here. How is your giveaway with the Megataunt guy going? The crypto guy. I think it's a really great idea that you had. All right, so this should be an easy node. So let's fight. I'm going to get some more damage on Shelly because I am running a damage Shelly for this node with Varapapu. So normally if I am running Varapapu, then I go damage Shelly. If I'm not running Varapapu, then I go defensive Shelly. 26, 25, fight. And we can go back to 4 times here. Favorite trick. And then stun everyone. Well, my Varapapu is actually a little bit low on stamina. I didn't pick that up. So here Varapapu will get another turn, but just to be safe, we're going to Megataunt. Curse. And then freeze everyone. Let's Ember Dust here. So here they're all stamina drained. So as long as they don't ult, we're safe. So I am going to take a gamble here and recharge because my stamina is quite low. All right, here we will do some damage. Bye-bye, Chimini. Okay, so we did need to stun this guy after all. So that's a 10 gem. That's a 10 gem tax there. So here 40% and quicksand, so he will die. So I'm just going to charge up. Armor is going to run soon. So I think it was on a live stream, but Armor does like a 5 AM run. That's crazy. I wish I had that discipline that you had, Armor. Oh, Deer and Demos said the curse bug disappeared again. Oh my god. Armor said it's great. The 58 free-to-play players got cryo. I think that's a great idea. So the curse bug. we need to like write that into Social Point. Hopefully they can fix it soon. We are going to pay the tax here on Shelly. D-Raj says, was it worth it to 40 to 50 gems for rank 0 cryo? Yeah, definitely. Like one monster for 40 to 50 gems, that's amazing value. 52 here. 34 Renata, 34 Iguanosaur. So do you guys know who goes first here? If it's Renata or Iguanosaur? I'm not sure because they have the exact same speed. And 35 Aerobat. So I guess it doesn't matter because Aerobat's going to go first. So we're going to see if we have something that's Earth. And we do have Rotten available still. So we're going to put Rotten in. So the thing with, if all 3 monsters outspeed you, you have to go double trap because you need to get rid of every single monster. Not get rid of, but you have to stamina drain at least 2 monsters. And the only way to stamina drain 2 monsters reliably is to put in double trap. So I'm going to put double trap on and then I'm going to run the damage calc and see how much life we need here. So Rotten, you do need to be careful because he has the 50% status caster where he takes 50% less damage. So I think 3 will be needed, but I'm not sure. So right now it says 435. So it's not actually 435, that's actually 870. So we need the damage count to come out between 436 and 869. So let's see if that comes out. Demo says it's 50-50, but once you figure out who goes first, it always goes first. Okay. So 35-1, Fall 8, Aerobat. So his strength is 29,619, 29,619, 29,619. Rotten is level 130. And there's an elemental disadvantage. So it says he does 205. Opponent level. This isn't, I'm not sure if this is adding up, but let's finish it first. So we're looking for Aerobat here. Let's jump over to Sony's Master Army. They have their stuff pretty sorted out. It's a little bit easier to find. So Aerobat, we think he... Hang on. So Aerobat may not attack Rotten first. So we're going to go in with 3 complete throwaways to make sure that Rotten gets attacked. I'm pretty sure Ulrika cannot take this node out, but just in case she can, I'm just going to quickly put these runes on. Oh, the level 3 runes. Okay, whatever. So I'm just doing this just to make sure Rotten gets hit on the next one. I don't know if I was fast enough to click 1 speed there. I don't think so. So now we can guarantee that Rotten is going to get hit. So I'm going to put Rotten in here. Guys, did you notice which skill Aerobat used just then? Demo says he uses the special. in his opinion. Heavy special. So Demo can forget your tricks. I think I have seen that on Aerobat before. So when it's down to one monster, I'm not sure if it's going to do a 30 damage or a 45. That's like a really big variance as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in one more bait monster to see what he uses. Ancient Obelisk. So I'm going to assume that he's going to use Ancient Obelisk again. It's not a guarantee. So he used the heavy earth damage. So he's either going to use heavy earth damage or forget your tricks, which is special damage. I'm not sure if the AI prioritizes, so it doesn't use a weak element. Heavy earth 50 damage. So this is saying, the damage calc here is saying it's going to do 256 to Rotten. So if he does 256 to Rotten, then that's actually what we want, because we'll be in the threshold where we go below 50%. Demo says try use an earth monster as a throwaway. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know if we have another earth monster, but it's going to be good to know. Yeah, we don't have another earth monster. And I want to keep Teddy. So we're going to run with this. So I don't know if I exited fast enough or if I just died. I think I was not fast enough. I'm a little bit confused because I could still see the staminers coming off. That was really confusing. Like I don't understand why these guys didn't get stamina drained. Ronan says I left it early. Ronan, I don't think I actually clicked on the X button fast enough. I think I didn't click enough. Okay, chat is telling me I left it early. So if we go in again here, what's going to happen is Aerobat will recharge, and then one of these guys will attack. And we only need one trap here, so I'm going to bring in Vampira. Did you guys see who went first after Aerobat? Lightning and Magic. I don't think we have a weakness against either of those. Lightning's over here, he's Dark. And Magic is already over here, so it's going to be a standard attack. I don't think I actually hit the X button. I think I actually died. So here I think we go in with 3 life. Kumul says I didn't die. Maybe I did press the X. Clearly I need more work on this. Oh, look at my health on Vampira. Do we have anyone else? So the problem here is Erebat is going to go first and he's going to recharge. And then I'm sort of back where I started, where I still need to drain 2. I don't know if I have anyone else that can do what I... Oh. Hendritch is on full health, so I guess we chuck Hendritch in. So this is 900k. It'll probably hit for about 500k. Yeah, this is tough. Like the problem here is I'm not sure if I go in with 2 or 3. Ronan says I could go in with Letalis. I've used Letalis already. So there's an idea here to go in with Uriels. I think that's actually a solid idea. Let's see how many Uriels we still have left. We only have 1 Uriels left. So that won't work. So if Iguanosaur goes first, Slime will definitely die. If Slimy... If Slimy doesn't go... I might try this one. I don't think I have anything to lose here. Team TFG, Wubby, you have Lord Platypus. How does Lord Platypus help? Does he run traps? He's got an essence. I need someone that has traps. So Hendritch is an option. Vampire is too low. I may be able to get Erebat to be fast enough. In the back of my head, I'm wondering, can I get Erebat fast enough to use Pump Seeds? I would have to run 2 Megataunts, and I don't have 2 Megataunts here. So Sluggazoid should kill someone, I think. but I don't know. So I'm just going to go 3 life here because I don't have anything to lose on Sluggazoid. Like, he's not going to be useful anyway. So we're going to try Sluggazoid first and see what happens. Demon thinks Iguanasaur should single target. Like, that makes sense to me. But let's see what happens. I'm looking for more 7 lives here. Here we go. Okay, we're just going to run in and see what happens. Right. It is Iguanasaur first. 1 million damage. Why did he not damage reflect? Wasn't he supposed to damage reflect? I'm kind of confused. So Iguanasaur will probably do a single target, and he can either do water or thunder on us. So he's got a 30, what is he? A 40 water and a 45 heavy water and a 60 heavy thunder. So the one that does the most damage is this 60 heavy thunder here. So the only thing I can think of is maybe it was not a single. So Iguanasaur 29619, is that Iguanasaur? 31725. I think he'll do the 60 skill, and my Hendritch is 150. So we think he's going to do 291 here. Well, that looks way too low. Is that right? Demo says it was a single. It looks like a bug. She says, did the turn order change? I'm not sure. So my question here is, do we actually have this right? 31725. 31725, 60. So this says it's only going to do 291 to Hendritch. And right now my Hendritch is 474. Oh. Aerobat's going to attack. Good point. Good call, good call. So Aerobat 29619. Was it a 40 on Aerobat? The heavy earth? Heavy Earth. Heavy Special does 45. So this says it should do 407k. So we want to be around 800-ish HP. 600 also do. All right, so this should do. Let's go put on these. All right, so is Earth strong? Chat is telling me Earth is strong. Oh, Earth is strong against Thunder. Good call out, chat. Good call out. So it does 611, 611, 707. But it's a special attack. So anything that's above 611, we're safe. So I think we're safe either way. So let's fight. Did I exit too early again? Guys, I'm confused. What do you mean I lost Hendritch alone for nothing? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. I'm pretty sure I left too early on that one. I'm pretty sure I left too early on that one. I don't know how I can practice this better. Alright, so let's fight here. Don't exit unless you see it being removed, says Kunal. I guess we need more lessons from Lost Jumper. Let's do some damage. Curse. Freeze here. Some more dots. So Aerobat will die here. And I don't like him. One more turn on Megaton. Cool. Yeah, Tabora looks a little bit low on stamina. She is running Zyron, so that's okay. 53 here. 36, 35, 34. So 36 for manipulate. So metal is strong against light. There's no thunder there. DSA says imagine the curse bug happen again. Let's not imagine. So I think we go back in with Hendritch here. So, Demo, is it better to go in with 3 monsters, including Hendritch, or is it better to go with just Hendritch alone? I'm not sure about that still. So 2 throwaways plus Hendritch? Or do we do 3 throwaways first? Preston Senior says you should throw your bait monsters for later nodes. I reckon these are the later nodes, aren't they? This seems pretty late to me. This is 53. So manipulate is 3576, 3576, and 270. So if we have 3 monsters here, Q2, it's a self-skill, damage to 1 enemy, moderate metal to ore. So I think he'll do the moderate metal to ore, which is 35. So we think he's going to do 400k damage here. So we have to be under 800k. We're 666, so I think we're good to go. Team TFG, Demo28 says Hendritch and 2 throwaways. Okay, so what's really good is we get to practice our baiting skills and our ability to press X. So I think we're good to go. Oh shit. It was on 4 speed and I wasn't fast enough at all. I am gonna revive. Wow, I'm confused. I'm super confused. So on the second turn, Dima, I revived him already. So on the second turn, what happened there was I think Manipulate did a self skill. He didn't attack. He didn't do a single attack. And because he didn't do a single attack, Targon got a turn. So I think I might actually stop here. So I'm gonna go throw in some Uriel and see what happens. But otherwise, I think I might stop here. I'm just gonna wing this now. If you guys have any good winging ideas, let me know. Preston says Manu had no stamina since he was the one who attacked Hendritch first. Ronan says Master Beta Wubby. I'm more like a noob beta at this stage that's still learning. I think that's probably a fair call. Ronan, you're up. So I'm just gonna put all life on everyone and see what happens. Maybe we get lucky. That's all I'm hoping for right now. Because I don't think it's worth any more gems. Let's see what happens here. Kuno says Wubby is married, so he doesn't practice masturbating very much. So I'm just gonna all strength everyone and hope for the best. No damage calculator on this one. We're just gonna go for the hope for the best strategy. All right. Let me know if you guys have a better strategy, but this is my strat. I'm just gonna go with different stuff. Ashirid Rana says, imagine having only level 1 relics to bait. I have to say, it's really tough to bait. All right, let's see what happens. So Teddy, oh, if I could X, I would X now. But clearly I'm just watching them. Oh, we killed a monster. How's that? Preston says, bro, write something in your sheet thing. What do I need to write? I didn't see anything new here. Demo says they will always be at full life stamina now, by the way. Demo, I don't understand. What do you mean? I'm just looking for my other runes here. Here we go. That was pretty funny. Teddy and Target killing themselves. So Teddy, DR, and Targon. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, so I think Manipulate did another self skill there. There's a damage mirror. Who did I have damage mirror on? Oh, are you saying Targan had damage mirror and then Teddy did his attack? And then because Teddy did his attack, the damage mirror reflected onto Targan? I'm confused. How did the damage mirror kill himself? Like, wouldn't the damage mirror reflect on someone else? Let's just use up our baits here. He was on 62. So I'm not sure how much stamina he has left. Guys, did anyone see what skill Manipulate used just then? He was on 62 health, on 62 stamina. So if he did the 35, oh, so Target killed himself because of the 25% skill from it yourself. Okay. So do I need to bait one more time here or not? I can't tell if I need to bait again. It was 62 before attacking, but I don't know what skill Manipulate used. So I don't know how much he has left. Marty is saying I don't need to. So we're going to trust in Marty here and hope for the best. That's our strat right now. He used driver update. Oh, I thought you guys were telling me to update my drivers. I'm like, what are you guys going on about? But I didn't say anything. Driver update. So he used 40. Okay, so he's completely out. Thanks, team, and thanks, Smarty. $36 and $34. So Shelly will die here. And we're okay with that. I'm going to try to go back to 1 speed towards the end of this node. So these guys will both die. Yep. Mighty says use me. Mighty is named after Vampire, by the way. 37. Oh, jeez. So I don't know who goes first between Daigal and Latalis. And one's light and one's dark. So I got no ideas here. I'm just going to start throwing monsters at them now. So I don't have any more trap monsters to use. So we just have to sort of try some stuff out, I think. Let me know if you guys have any better ideas than what I'm doing, which is I'm just chucking in monsters and putting all life on them. D says let us know damage. Latalis, yeah, so Latalis doesn't do any damage on the first turn, but we still need to bait because the other two are so fast. Okay, let's fight. See what happens. Oh, Latalis did damage. So we have to remove that from the sheet. Delete. All right, so we got lucky. I can't say we can rely on that all the time, but we'll take it. I think Social Point is rewarding us for our hard effort. So even though we have completely sucked in a lot of our baiting, we have tried pretty hard. So I think I'm going to put that down to reward for effort. D says because he can kill, AI will do the move that can kill. That makes sense. So the assumption there is if he can't kill, then he won't use a damage move. And I think he could kill there because we had a Undead Mr. Beast. These later nodes, I think it's better to put Bang Zhao shield on and not try to do any damage. So 26, 25. These guys will both recharge and then Solar Flare will kill Shelly. I think this is fine. Good guy, how are you? Good guy says, I don't get it. What are you doing? I really don't know at this stage. So that was my mistake. I didn't think Latalis had enough stamina So Latalis has a skill that does... Guys, did you see what skill Latalis did there? Was it ominous chill? Like the only skill that's possible is ominous chill or faded visions. The golden ledges pass is breedable. The what is it called? The do. I think the do is a YouTuber. I don't understand how Latalis killed me there. Walking over. Walking over Grace was 32. Wow, I really misread that then. I didn't think he had anywhere near 32 stamina. I'm surprised he had 32 stamina. It didn't look like he had it. Guys, did Daigil go first? So I think we just go Vampire here. Marty, you're up. Jar Jar Binks said he had 35. Wow, you have good eyes. So we're just going to sacrifice bomb here. Wait, let me check. $21, $22. All right, guys, so I think this is what I'm going to do. Let me know if you have a better idea. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping Daigal does not one-shot, and then therefore Solar Flare has to kill Bombator, and then Vampira and Kadama can get to work. Jaja is saying will bomb survive the hit? I don't know. I think it's the only hope I have. Mighty is saying calculate it. Fine, I will calculate it. 33,176. 33,176 and 280. Wrong calculator. So Daigyao will probably do what, maybe a cosmic mustache or the massive light. I'm going to go with massive light. So it can be 65 or 3 times 40. So 65 will do 467. And 3 times 40 will do almost 900k. So if he does the 3 times, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to survive. Oh, Rune Hill Bomb. Good call, guys. You know, you would think that you guys are the ones that are teaching me here. Who's this Wubby guy and what's he doing? That guy needs to like go to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. Luckily, we don't have any neighbors around us at the moment. We had a noise complaint a little while ago. All right, let's check into the chat. D says Rotten Trap with Uriel Throwaway will work. D, I don't get it. I don't have Rodden's Trap, so Rodden's Trap doesn't work. I do? I'm pretty sure I don't have Rodden's Trap. Are you guys telling me I have Rodden's Trap? Maybe I got Rodden's Trap and I don't remember. I don't see a Rodden's Trap here. Hey Liam, how are you? Hey, are you the Liam? The Liam? Or are you a different Liam? We're struggling. 22, 21. So we're just going to hope Daigo does not one-shot us. That's our strategy. Hope that we do not get one shot. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Do not get one shot. We got one shot. Oh well. What was Witchcat's banner? I'm pretty sure I don't have Witchcat's banner either. I don't have Witchcat's banner. Do we have anyone else that can do anything? Guys, can you see anything here? I don't exactly have a strategy here. I was too slow to go to one times. I tried to get the one times there. I don't think we managed to get their stuff low enough. Wow, so he didn't have enough stamina. The problem with Steam was we wouldn't have been fast enough. Lindworm wasn't fast enough. I don't I don't have any combos that can win this, I think. George says, is the gauntlet is beating the gauntlet possible? I think LJ beat it a couple of days ago. So it's possible, you just have to be really good with your bait. And I think I still need to work on that. This is our last hope. Askew says, I have to invest in trap monsters. I probably do. I'll be interested to see how Lost Jumper does with his Shelly. Yeah, I can't do anything, guys. So I'm pretty sure this won't work because they'll just AoE and go past solar flare. But this was the best thing I could think of to have like a really small remote hope. Alright guys, last throw of the dice and then we'll call it a day. Have you guys seen anyone else beat it? I know Luke Snowman from Hounds and I know Lost Jumper has beaten it. So 26-4. Oh, Ronan, you helped Bez beat it. What combos did Bez use? Did he use anything special? So my only hope here is that Steamrolf somehow survives. I don't see how he can, but I don't have any other ideas. And even if Steamrolf survives, there's no way that Ferris can survive here. So because Ferris can't survive, we need to change this to a Jazzy mask. Alright, this is the only hope we have. Preston, do you guys know when the diamond multiple thing is? I think it should be actually quite soon. Hey! Look what happened. Except we have a pre-turn death cooldown. Damn. Apart from the pre-turn death cooldown, we would have won. So I would recommend not watching videos when it resets. So tomorrow when it resets, I would recommend not watching videos. Alright, good game guys. We have some work to do on our baiting skills, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Daze and pray. Ugh. Yeah, we had no negative effect movements on Steam. But I was surprised that all 3 of our monsters survived. That was amazing. Good guy, Letalis is super OP. Alright guys, it's pretty late here. It's just past 1 PM. 1 AM actually. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Marty, Jaja, Dear, Jared, Good Guy, Diraj, Preston, Lord Pumpsedius, Ronan, Dear again, Astral. Really appreciate all of your support. So hopefully we can start getting better at baiting. I've actually gone backwards. The first 3 I got up to 56, and I think the last 2 I've gotten up to 53 or 54. So it's pretty hard. Hopefully we can all get better at this over time, and I will see you guys next time. Lord Pumpsedius. Emil Ronan, Wubby just needs to learn to bait better, and with his account, Gauntlet is easy. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, so I think that's good. Kunal, Wubby, I wonder why Lost Jumper is such a good master baiter even though he lives with his girl. That's a good question. We'll have to ask Lost Jumper that. See ya everyone, and good night.